All right, here's an example of our nutrient-dense meals. So she just had her cod liver oil. Can you show us the cod liver oil? She has pasture-raised bacon, grass-fed organic eggs with raw milk and cheese and butter, some berries, some sauerkraut, some fermented cottage cheese, some sourdough that we fried up with some Braunschweiger from the co-op. And here's the cod liver oil right there. So here are the principles that we follow. Avoid all refined and denatured foods. We probably do this maybe 80-90% of the time, minus white flour. That is the one that I am still working on getting rid of. Include animal foods. Emphasize nutrient-dense organ meats, animal fats, eggs, raw fish or raw dairy, shellfish, fish liver oils, and fish eggs. So you can see that. Eat some animal food raw, so raw milk, raw cottage cheese, raw cheese, even raw eggs we mix into our oatmeal sometimes. Cook most plant foods. Enjoy lacto-fermented condiments and beverages. So that was our cottage cheese and our sauerkraut. Prepare seeds, grains, and nuts properly to minimize anti-nutrients and enhance digestibility. So this is the sourdough. My oatmeal this morning that we ate for breakfast, I have a grain mill. So I fermented our oats all night long, and then I put a little bit of sourdough starter in there and let it sit all night, and cooked it up with raw milk, butter, some maple syrup, things like that. Enjoy saturated fats and avoid industrial oils. So you have bacon, lard, what is that? Ghee, butter, coconut oil. So we eat these. These are our main fats in the house. Consume animal foods from land and sea to balance omega-6 and omega-3. So it's very important that you get grass-fed or pasture-raised meat because that omega-6 and omega-3 ratio. In pasture-raised animals, the omega-3s are typically higher, and in commercial meat, the omega-6s are higher. And then to try to incorporate seafood because it's really high in omega-3s. Use unrefined salts liberally, so we get Redmond's real salt and add that to everything, including our oatmeal, our water, everything. Include gelatinous bone broths in soup, stews, gravies, and sauces. So we have soup usually twice a week, and then I almost always have broth to add to meals. So that's there. Emphasize nutrient-dense food before, during pregnancy, and for growing babies. This is very important to focus on these with your little kids. So that is how we eat, and that was an example of a typical lunch for us.